use ChatGPT. In the same way, different AI, if it messes up, it is a huge problem for the banking. So that is why that is a challenging sector currently I'm working on. So now jumping into the main session, the second slide, as I told you, I'm will directly jump into the second slide now. So these are the four things I want you to remember. Okay, again, I'll just take 5 minutes for this, and then we'll jump into making things. Okay, but please make sure you are 100% here on the screen. Just listen to the four things, because I will be constantly using these words. So you should not be like what he is speaking, what he is telling. It should not be in that way. So workflow. So what is a workflow? So basically,
Hey,
when
you
you
gonna
have set of actions, a set of things lined up together, it's a workflow. Okay, then you have a trigger. So what is a trigger? So where it will start. Okay, the point where the set of things you have set up, right? Like first A will happen, then B will happen, then C will happen, then D will happen. So what will trigger this A? Like how it will start from the A. Okay, that is one thing. Then you have action. Action is what is the final output. Okay, and then you have condition. Condition is when you should do this. Like every time, what are the conditions you have to put? So I will give you a small example. So you have seen firecrackers, right? Like firecrackers, how basically the big firecrackers. So workflow is basically that firecracker. So you have multiple small crackers attached to it. It's a huge firecracker which you have. So the entire so that thing is a workflow. What is a trigger? So when you ignite the firecracker, that is a trigger. Okay, that is when it starts burning. It starts, having that, it starts bursting. The firecracker start bursting. So that is a trigger. Third is action. Action is bursting itself. Okay, once you trigger it, ignite it, the action will start bursting. Fourth, condition. When do you ignite, or when do you burst firecrackers? During festivals, during celebrations. So these are the four things. In the same way, you have workflow. These are the four things in the workflow. Firecracker, trigger is where it starts. Action is what happens when you start it. And the fourth one, condition, when do you do this? When are you going to burn the firecracker? When are you going to... so conditions are there. So these are the conditions. So these are the four things you have to remember. I am going to use something called as N8N. Okay, I'm going to use something called as N8N, the tool. So this tool is a open source tool. The reason I'm using N8N is because first, it is an open source tool. So when I say open source tool, means no company owns this. Okay, no company owns this software. You can download it on your laptop and use it 100% free for your lifetime. Okay, so that is the powerful benefit of an open source tool. It is widely adopted. If you ask, is it a new tool? Is anybody using it? Many thousands and like I think hundreds of thousands of companies are using N8N. Okay, and also if you're asking, is there any scope? The thing which I am going to build today, you can actually sell it. Somebody has somebody told, right? Like as Anshul mentioned in the chat that okay, so like you the main idea is to earn money. What I'm going to build today is actually going to help you earn money. Okay, you can actually build this for someone and then give it to them, so that they can use it and you can charge them for that. So you can do that with today's session. Then do you have any job opportunities? I'm not even going to tell you the opportunities. I will say just search on Google, search on LinkedIn. You will see N8N automation engineer positions available on these platforms directly. So I am not going to justify it. I would suggest you can go through it. So I hope this clarifies things. Now we will actually go into the tool itself. I will open the screen. So I hope you can see the screen. This is the screen, N8N tool screen. So see, in simple, what you have to do is you have to search for N8N. Okay, so this N8N workflow. So this is the name. You can see N8N. Okay, so this N8N. Okay, and then there is this website which helps you to use it for next 15 days. So you may say, you said it is free, then why just 15 days? Because to host it, to make it online, there is some resources, server and everything. So that is why it is charging you for the server. For example, those who have used WordPress, they know WordPress is free. But if you want a server, to put the WordPress, right? Like you want somebody to somewhere to host the WordPress website. So either you can use their WordPress own server, or you can go to Hostinger also. So then again, you can actually download the software and put it on your server if you have a server. If you don't have a server, you can actually buy a server from any hosting provider and then host it over there. So then that becomes free. You can have your website on that server. You can have n number of things on the server. Anytime will not charge you anything extra for using the software. You just need a place to put the software, and then that place, that is a server or a hosting, will be chargeable. That's it. So that chargeable you can. So for 15 days you don't have to do anything. For 15 days you can use it for free. So when you click on the website, it will actually ask you to log in. So when I click on it, okay, you have an option to get started, as you can see. So it will, on the right corner, you will have get started. When you click on it, it will ask you to sign up. So they will ask you a company mail. So forget about the company mail. You don't need a company mail. You can put a Gmail also, and then you can just fill in the survey. So survey you can fill in as you want. There is based on the survey, no options is going to change. So don't worry. You can actually continue with the survey and then start the tool. So once you go over here, once you are on the screen, once you sign up and come to the main workspace, it will look something like this. Okay, so now in this section I have two options. One is you can build from AI. Okay, run this live demo and then you can build from AI also. Second is building from scratch. Now since I'm teaching you, I don't want to go this easy way. I want you to understand things. So I'm going to build it in front of you from the scratch, by node, like one step at a step. I'm going to build it for you so that you are able to see, oh, this is how, this is what it does, this is what it does. With AI I can build it in one go, but what is the point? Like if you build it in one go, you will not understand what are the things. Okay, so I'm going to focus on the this thing. So I'm going to click on start from scratch. Okay, the right side, start from scratch, and then I have a page like this. Okay, so now as I told, what we are going to build here is something which will help me post automatically on LinkedIn. I'm not telling something which will schedule my post. It will build my entire post. It will draft my entire post and post it. I just have to give the topic. Like based on this topic, you build, you make a post and post it on LinkedIn. There were days when I scroll through LinkedIn, I read a post and I like it and I say it's interesting. And you know what's the amazing part? When I go through who has written the post, it turns out I have written the post. And I didn't even knew that post is live. How? Because I didn't write the post. I gave AI the topic. I told every day you post on these topics. It made an entire very good article, very good post on that particular topic and posted it on LinkedIn. And it has happened many times that when I go on LinkedIn, then I realize that this post is my post itself. It's a good post, my post. So then I don't even realize that I am posting on LinkedIn such good articles on LinkedIn because AI is doing it for me. This is the power of automation. This is a small example. On Instagram also I've been doing this. Instagram also I've been experimenting with this. So the work is going on, and I want to make it perfect so that nobody understands this is an automation. So that is what I'm doing. So let's start with LinkedIn. So as I told, first thing you have to put is a trigger. When should this start? Okay, when this entire thing should start. So when it should start, so for now I will put a manual trigger. So I will start this entire thing manually. Okay, so you'll ask, what is a manual trigger? Manual trigger is a trigger which will start when I click it. Okay, so is that the only way you can start a workflow? No, there are multiple ways. For example, there is something called as a chat. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm clicking on this plus. Okay, so that I can see all the options I can put in. Okay, don't worry, don't get overwhelmed. Okay, what is all this? Don't get overwhelmed. Please stay with me. I know you are very new to this. Please stay with me. I am pretty aware that in the start only 20% of things you will understand, but as I'm building things, you will understand everything in no, all 100% till the end of the session. So please stay with me towards the end of the session so that you understand everything what I'm doing. I know I'm not giving you an entire idea of what is the screen, what everything is, but I will give you as I'm building it rather than just like a theory. Here it is, here this is thing. I don't like building it in that way. I will build it and I will show you where I'm getting the things from. Okay, so as I told, I will delete this. So when I have this screen, you can build using AI. Then I'm not building using AI. I'm building myself step by step. So I'm clicking on plus. So it is asking me, do you want to put a manual trigger? So these are all the triggers. So there is a form submission. So if you want that somebody has submitted a form, it should send a reply to their mail ID saying thank you for sending me the query, and based on their requirement they are sending a personalized mail. You can do it on the form. You can do it using a scheduled event, which is a very good option for LinkedIn. You can schedule the post every day, 9 o'clock in the morning, it will post for you, even if you're sleeping. Even if you have not written the article, even if you have not, you just have to use the topic. Okay, I will use the schedule later, not now. Okay, I will use manual trigger manually, and this I am using because this is good for testing. So it will only run when I am clicking it. So I can first test it, everything is working. Once everything is working using trigger manually, I can shift it to schedule or whatever you like. You can shift the trigger. So let me just click on trigger manually. So what will happen? So whenever I execute the workflow, okay, you can see this is a workflow. So you say, what is a workflow? So this, see, I'm building the firecracker now. Okay, I've not burned it. I've just set up the ignition point of the burning cracker. This is where it will start igniting. Now I have to keep on putting things on the right side. What else things I want to do, I will keep on putting it on the right side. It will build the entire thing which I'm going to build is a workflow. Okay, this thing I showed you on the slide. So now I'll click on plus. So what is the first thing I want? The first thing I want is basically I want to I will show you first a simple thing. Okay, what I want is I want to make an article. Okay, so before even making an article, I want to pick the topic of the article. How will I pick the topic of the article? So what I've done is I've created a Google sheet over here. I will take the article from here. Okay, Google sheet. I hope you can see the screen. So how did I go to Google sheet? Simple. You can just search Google sheet. So the first option which you will be able to see, sign in with Google Sheet, will take you to a sheet. Okay, make sure you know the account. So right side Google account which you are using, please note the account. In this case I am using an account, a different account. Okay, here in the Google Sheet I am using a different account. So please note the account which you are using. So this, in my case, it is salmonjoy97@gmail.com. I am remembering this because I will have to connect it with N8N. Okay, N8N is nothing but this automation tool. So I will go here, and then what I will write, my AI topics. So these are my AI topics which are there. So this is the heading of the sheet. You can give any heading for the spreadsheet, and the name of the sheet is sheet 1. Remember, here over the bottom you can see the name is sheet 1. Okay, here see, this is sheet 1, and then in the top you have my AI topics as the name which I have given. You can edit it, just click on it once and you'll be able to edit it. So if I click on this, you'll be able to edit. Okay, so you'll be able to edit this heading. So now what I want is I want some topics for my AI post. Okay, now this you will have to give because AI will not know what to post on LinkedIn for you. Like if you are a graphic designer, you should have posts related to graphic design. You can't do posts related to construction. So you have to give the topics, small topics which you want the article to be written for you by AI, and then give it to AI. Okay, so first let's list down the topics. Where will I get the topics from? So what I am going to do here is, just a second, I just again hide this. Okay, so what I will go, I have a tab where using ChatGPT itself I have figured out some topics. So you can see the first topic is the day a machine beat world champion, Deep Blue versus, okay, Kasparov. So this is basically a chess games, this thing. So how actual AI beat the master, grandmaster in chess. So I will just copy the heading one by one. I'll just copy the heading, 1997, the year I was born. So that is when the first milestone was. So I will go back to the Google Sheet, okay, and I will paste it. So first I will have topic heading, okay, topic heading, HEADING, topic heading. Then I will have, okay, description. Okay, then I will also have one more thing, that whether this article was posted or not, because I don't want the same topic to be posted again and again. So I want to track it. So I will have something called as pending. Okay, don't worry if you're thinking, is this guy going to teach us Excel or Power or this is a 5-minute thing. You just have to put it so that you will be able to connect it with N8N and then pick up the topics from here and then post it. So that is why I'm showing you. So sorry, not pending, I want status here. So status can be two options, either it is pending or it is completed. Okay, so let's put the topics. So first topic I'm putting, okay, this is the first topic. I'll just expand it a little. Okay, the first topic, I'll just close this section. I will just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so you can see this is the first topic. A day a machine beat the world champion. So this is basically the first milestone. So if you want to know how did I get this topics, I just put a prompt saying give me. So first I asked what are the 5 main milestones in AI. Then based on that, for LinkedIn, I asked it to give me a description of what should be written and the heading. So that is what it has given. So you can see the 5 topics. This is what I'm going to copy paste it. So I will just take the descriptions from here. So Control C. What should be written in this article? So I will just go back. Again, I've used AI, as you can see. I'll just put it here, Control V. So this is it, and the status is pending. I have not written an article on this. This is pending. I will ask AI to do it. Okay, so I'll put pending here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 articles. I will put pending. The description and the headings, I will paste it now. So quickly, let me paste the descriptions and the headings. So the second topic is this. Control C, copy. I'll go back to the sheet. I'll paste the topic. Okay, I'm just doing the initial setup. So I'll go back, copy the description here. Okay, I'll just copy the description here. Control C, Alt, going back to the sheet, putting the description over here. Done. Okay, again going back. Okay, I'll pick the next one, the paper that quietly built today's AI. Attention is all you need. One of my the most amazing research paper which was written in AI, because of which LLMs and ChatGPT and everything was developed. This was the model which was used. This was the architecture which was used in the paper. Very important. So anybody who is a IT student, go through this paper. If you are looking for AI opportunities, if you want to build AI products, if you want to go as an AI engineer, read this paper. So this is an amazing paper which tells how AI works, the technical part. It's very technical and mathematical. So it should be something you should remember if you are AI engineer. So that is the another important part. So this is where I describe where, so all these details will be there. Then again, I will go back. Okay, please stay with me. As I told you, let me just set up this thing. I'm doing it in front of you so that you understand step by step. I'm not hiding anything or not doing anything in the background. So you should know every step I am doing so that you can follow and you can build this for you yourself. Okay, AI meets biology. So that was the first protein. Okay, so for different protein generations and everything it was used. So I'll just copy this, Control C, go back, paste it over here. Okay, talk about protein structures. This is, and the last topic, let's go to the last topic. Paste that topic also. The moment AI became everybody's tool, ChatGPT. 2022 ChatGPT. Okay, so it was, if you know, ChatGPT was there from very long time, but then its performance was not so good, so people never used it. But then they came up with GPT-3 model, which then broke the internet. So then here you have the description of this article also. So ready. So 5 days content is ready now. So you will say, oh, okay. So this is not the article. Please understand. This is not the article. This is just a instruction for AI to what to write in the article. Description is nothing but the instruction for AI what to write in the article. And this is the heading or topic title. So whatever you want, you can put. I will put topic title. That is better. Okay, and the description of what to write in the article, and the status, all the articles are pending. I've not written any article. So now actually you will, on LinkedIn I will be posting this using AI. So if you want to actually see it live, you can actually go into my LinkedIn profile and then you can check on my this articles. Today during the session it will be posted live in front of you, everyone. Okay, so if I go down, you can see there are some articles. Again, this last article was from AI itself. Okay, so this article is from AI, this is again from AI. This was the last training session. So last training session I had posted this. Okay, and in fact I have put this. The post is part of a session which I have AI agents and agents. So you can see I have written this. So in today's session you will have another post now. Okay, so let's go with this. So my articles are ready, perfect, beautiful. Now I will add sheet. So now what I have to connect? Google Sheet, right? The topics are in Google Sheet. So what I'm doing, see, simple. Firecracker, next chain, next thing, node in the Firecracker is nothing but sheet. If I write SHEET, you can see Google Sheet. So now click on Google Sheet. Then what you have to do, you want to actually get a row from the sheet. Okay, so if I zoom it, You can see there are multiple options. You can append means add something in the sheet. You can clear the sheet, you can create a sheet, delete a sheet. So what I want is I want to get the topics from this sheet. So get rows in the sheet. I will click on this. So when I click on this, you will be on this screen. Okay, you will be on this screen. This is where you will connect your Google Sheet. So you have something called as create credentials. So what is create credentials? So it is asking to give me access to the sheet. In fact, it is asking to give the access to of all the sheet in your account. So you will say, is it dangerous? No, if you don't share the password of NA10 with anyone, it is not dangerous. NA10 itself is a very secure tool. So if you click on create credentials, it will ask you to sign in with Google, the most easiest way. So I will click here. See, I have multiple accounts. As I told you, I will sign in with that account which the Google Sheet is in. Okay, the Google Sheet is in SalmonJoy97. I will click on this account and sign in. So let me click on this. I will give the permission to read the sheet and modify the sheets. So continue. Okay, connection successful. This screen will close in 5 seconds. Closed. You can see the account is connected successfully. So now I can pull out my sheet in this. I will close this. Okay, and you can see in my credentials my Google Sheet is connected here. Okay, now it is actually showing me the sheets. Now it is asking me to list the sheet. So if I click here, you can see my AI tools. See the name of the sheet, my AI topics, the same name, my AI topics is visible here. So it has fetched all the sheet names. Here I am using my AI topic. Okay, and from the list it is asking which sheet do you want. So as I told you, in the bottom, as you can see, it is sheet 1, right? It is sheet 1 over here. So please choose sheet 1. Then you can see all the topics will be listed. See, it has loaded everything from here. So if I add a filter, okay, so now if I fetch it, you will be able to see all the details. See, if I click on execute is like burning a single node, like you are actually trying a single step. Okay, so after we build everything, all the step will happen one by one. Okay, like 5 steps, all one after the other it will happen. But first we will build one step, see if that step is working. If it is working, we will build the next, see if that step is working. If all the steps are working, then we'll execute everything together. Okay, so you can see this entire thing I have set up. All I did was connected my Google Sheet, selected my Google spreadsheet name, and then I selected the sheet 1. Okay, that's what I have done. I will execute the step now. And once I execute, can you see all the details on the right side? See, here I have output and you see it has fetched the day a machine beat the world champion. So you can see all the topics on the right side. Okay, there are 6 topics, I think. Okay, there's not 6 topics. The first is a row. So this is a row number. First is like topic title, right? The first row is nothing but the title and everything. So then you can see, oh sorry, I changed something. Control Z. Okay, fine. Okay, so now if I fetch again, execute, I can see all my topics and description. So now I pulled my details into the NA10 workflow, that is the automation workflow. Now I will use it. Now is the interesting part. Please stay with me. This is the interesting part. So what I'm going to do is I will build the article first. How will I build an article? I will use something called as an AI agent. AI agent. So you can see there is something called as AI agent. Now this is important. Please make sure you are focusing. So when I click on AI agent, by AI agent, I've got the topic. Now who will write the article? I'm not going to write, AI is going to write. So that is why I'm going to connect AI with it. So then you have an option called as AI agent. I will click on this. So it will ask you, it will show you multiple things. Okay, now see, understand the setup. If you remember, when I clicked on Google Sheet, it again opened a screen like this. Okay, so see, you will see on the left side, it will show all the things which is on the left side. Okay, like if I've connected AI agent, I will close this. I will show you once again. See, there is Google Sheet connected on left side and there is trigger connected on left side. So if I open this AI agent again, double click it. So when I open it, you can see Google Sheet and trigger, both you can see over here. Okay, see, when click, both options are available here. On right, you will be able to see the output. So whatever you're going to do on the middle section, that output you will be able to see on the right side. Okay, so here one important thing, everybody please remember this. You have to change the chat trigger to define below. What is chat trigger? Chat trigger is whether you are connecting AI with a chat. We are not going to use a chat, right? We are not going to chat or do anything over here. So I am going to define below and I will going to tell it what to do. Okay. Now it is very simple. What I'm going to do, I will say write a LinkedIn post using N8N. Sorry, using N8N. So I will write a LinkedIn post using LinkedIn post on AI in, let's say, how many words? Let's give it 100 words. In 100 words on, okay, on, first I will give the topic heading, on topic heading, yeah, topic title. So I will give the title on which it has to write the post. Okay, then I will give the what to write in the post. I will also write what to write in the post. This is also one thing. Okay, so if you are not able to see the screen, I will zoom in. So I have written the prompt that write a LinkedIn post, okay, LinkedIn post on AI in 100 words on, okay, this is the topic. Fine, then what to write, this also I will. Now where will I get these topics from? Where will I get the title and topic from? If you remember, I am closing this. If you remember, we have this sheet note where we have all the topics. Now the problem is it is giving me all the topics. I don't want all the topics, right? I only want one topic at a time. If I give all the topics, if I post everything, all the 5 topics at one go, it is not good. So how to change it? How to make sure that I am getting only one topic? Simple. If you go down, there is add option. Okay. If you go down, so again I am showing you where I am editing this. On this Google Sheet option, I will double click. Okay. If I go down, I have options. If I click on option, it is saying, see, return only first matching row. So I don't want all that data. I only want the first row. Okay. And first matching row. Matching means you can give a condition. So if this condition, whichever row is matching this condition, give that row, only first one. Okay. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to keep it on. So I'm saying return only the first matching row. Okay. Now, if I click on this execute step, you can see I'm getting all this. Why? Because I have not set the condition. Which condition you want to follow? So I'm going to, condition means filter. So if you remember, you have a workflow. Okay, workflow is what we are building. You can see what we have done, trigger we have put. Now we are seeing condition. So what condition, on what condition do you want? So I want the value of which column? I want the value of status column to be pending. So give me the first topic which is pending in the list. Okay, so I don't want the completed topic now. I only want the pending topic. So I will just click on execute the step. And you can see on the right side, I have only got one topic now, which is pending. I don't have all the topics. So what I did, simple, all I did was went to options, okay, add options. I selected return only first row and made it active. After making it active, I added a filter saying that only filter out those whose status is pending. I don't want the completed topics, I want the pending topics. So when I execute it again, you can see on the sheet, from the sheet you can see on the right side, you have the output. So I will close the screen now. I'll go to AI agent. Now, interesting part. So I can actually make this prompt section big. How? I can click on expressions and then there's a small icon which will make it full screen. I will click on this. Now it is full screen. Okay. So now you are able to see the prompt full screen. So here the topic. So how will I get the title? So title is on the right side. See, I can copy paste it. If I copy paste it, every time it will take the same title and same description and post the same article, same post. Okay. So I want that every time sheet is giving me a new topic, I want it to be here in the prompt. So this is the main magic of N8N. You don't have to write any code or variables or anything. You can just drag it from here. See, topic title, just drag it and put it here. Okay, so it will automatically take the topic from here, whatever is the topic, and what to write in the post. Okay, that description is also there. I will put it here. Perfect. So you have a LinkedIn post. I am asking the title. I've given the title of the post and I'm also asking you to write the post. Now there are some important things which you can write. Make sure the post is interesting. have storytelling to retain readers and also add a part which would encourage comments. Okay, I'm also saying interesting, and I am also saying one more thing. Make it such a way. See, I'm also not copy pasting the prompt. I'm writing the prompt in front of you from my mind itself. Make it such a way as it make it in such a way as if the reader feels I am talking to them directly. Okay, so now also keep it a little funny. Okay, I will add one more thing. So this is coming from experience. So these are the things I put in the prompt. Include analogies and examples so that examples for easy understanding. Okay, so now I'll make 100 posts. Let me change it to 150 words. Okay, and let me see how the article comes out to be. So you can see this is the title and this is the prompt. See, it is giving the, you can see the preview. So if I execute this, this is the title which is going to go, and this is the things which is going to go, which it has to write. Okay, now the thing is, question is, I have written all this. Okay, you can see the prompt I have written, everything is there. Now if I execute it, it will give me an error. Why? It is saying a chat model subnode must be connected. It is saying you have given me the prompt, but where is the model? Which model should I use to run this? From which model should I get my draft from? Okay, so that is there. So AI agent, the work of AI agent is it will communicate with AI for you. It is not AI. Please understand, AI is just not AI. It is something which will do your work. Like it is going to communicate the prompt. It is going to give the prompt to AI. It will take out the output from AI and then give it to you. Okay, then I will also write. Okay, there are some more important things which you have to write. That is, only give the LinkedIn article. Okay, LinkedIn article, don't add any prefix or suffix. Okay, I think double F, I guess. Okay, so don't only give the LinkedIn article which I can directly post. I can directly post. Okay, so this is the prompt. If you want, you can take a screenshot. If you are willing to actually try it out, you can just take a screenshot instead of writing this. Okay, so this is what I am going to give to the AI. Okay, now which AI to use? So here are multiple AI. So if I, as I told you, if I execute, it is saying connect a AI model. So which model I want to use, you have to connect. So if I close it and if I zoom in, you can see there is a chat model option. If you zoom in, I'll just zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so you see chat model. It is asking me a chat model. It is asking me from which AI should I get this. So which all AI we have? We have ChatGPT's OpenAI. Okay, or in vice versa, OpenAI is ChatGPT. You have Google's Gemini. You have Claude. You have multiple on Anthropic. You have multiple AIs available. If I click on the model itself, you see a huge list of models which every companies are building. So it has Anthropic, it has Azure, it has AWS. Okay, we are going to use Gemini. You will ask why Gemini? Two reasons. First, Gemini is free to use. You don't have to pay a single penny for using it now until as you make a lot of articles every day. Like every day if you're posting 10, then you need a paid version of Gemini. Okay. Second option is why Gemini? Because if you, I think with Geo or something, you have Gemini Pro. So that also adds on. Okay, so you can use Gemini Pro. You can also use Anthropic if you want. Anthropic is also there, I believe. Anthropic and different AIs. Any AI you are comfortable with, you can use it. I am going to use Gemini because Google does a good work. You can also use Claude. Claude also does a good work. So I am going to use Gemini's chat model. So now what to do in this Gemini's chat model? Simple thing. Now the problem is how will Gemini, how do you use Gemini? You have to sign into Google, right? You sign into Google and then use Gemini. So that if you use a lot of, like if you keep on using it, it will say that the server is not available or something. But then in this case, in NA10, how do Google know which Gemini you are using, which account you are using? Google doesn't know, right? Then how can it put restriction? It can't do like everybody will put 100 only. It can give me like, for example, Salmon Joy will only be given 20 prompts. Okay. So then how will Google know that Salmon Joy is sending this request? That Salmon Joy is asking to make this article. So that is why you have something called as an API key. Very important. API key. Please understand this. This is the most core part of this session. Okay. API key. What is the API key? API key is nothing but it is the, like for example, any house, okay, has a key, like to make sure that your house is not accessed out of like unauthorized access is not allowed in your house. Somebody who is not from your home or not who is not your somebody who's staying at your home is not allowed to have access to your home. So how do you make sure you have a lock and you have a key? Anybody who has a key, he has access to your home. Same way, Google account also has a lock and it also gives you a key. If you give this key to anyone, they can actually go into your account and use that service. It can't actually use everything in your Google account. It can only use the service which you have given it. So in this case, Google is giving you Gmail, Drive, Google Sheet, all these options. We are going to use Gemini. So what I'm going to do is I will go into Google's platform. I will get the key from there and give it to NA10. So what NA10 will do, it will use the key and it will call my Gemini. Okay, so you have Gemini, right? Like if I search Gemini, and if I go into this, Google Gemini, okay, you can see I have logged in. I have Pro version which is logged in. Okay, so now if I can type over here, but NA10 will not come and type, right? I have to give some internal access so that it can call this Gemini and then get it. So I can't just write, give me this article and then paste it over there. Then that becomes manual. I want NA10 to do that. So what I will do, I will go to something called as, very important, if I want you to have a book in your hand and write this down, this is the most important part which you need to know, where to get the key from. So you write in Google search, you write Google Cloud Console. Okay, so the Google Cloud Console has a lot of Google features. So I will go to Google Cloud Console, enter. Okay, so Google Cloud Console. Don't click on Google Search Console or anything. Click on this exact thing, Google Cloud Console. If you are seeing an advertisement, skip that Google Cloud advertisement. Click on Google Cloud Console only. Just scroll down if you are not able to see in the top. Click on this. Okay. Once you click on this, you will come to this screen. Okay. Now I will tell you the most common mistake. The common mistake is, I want which key? I want key of Gemini. Correct? I want the key of Gemini. So you can see it is asking me the credential. Credential means that is access to your Gemini. Okay. So when I click on this create new credential, it is asking me API key. Give me the API key. Okay. I know this. Like I remember this. That is why I told you all these things. So when I click on this, I know that it should give a API key. So how will I get this API key? As I told, I will go to Google Console, Cloud Console, on the search. Okay. Everybody on the screen, remember this. Everybody, I want you to see on the screen, remember this, you will get confused. When you click on it, you will see a Gemini option. Okay, you will see Gemini option. Please don't click on this Gemini option. I am telling you again, please don't click on this Gemini option. You have to search Gemini API. You have to search Gemini API. Click on this Gemini API option. Okay. Lot of times it has happened. After the session, students have messaged me that Salmon, I am not able to access. When I click on Gemini, it is opening something else. That is because you clicked on Gemini, not Gemini API. Remember, you don't want open Gemini. You want to get Gemini API key. So click on Gemini API. When you click on Gemini API, it will load a screen. Now here it will show enable. Click on enable. In my case, it is already enabled. Okay, so in my case, it is already enabled. I will switch the account as well for my safety purpose. Okay, I'll just again come to that same screen. I'll just switch the account. Okay. So you can see in my case, okay, in my case, it is enabled already. So in your case, if you are using it for the first time, it will not be enabled. You will actually have to enable it. Once you enable it, you will have manage option. Okay. As I told, please don't try to follow along with me. You will skip out things. Better you note down small notes, you note down, or screenshots you can take. This is the screen. This is the screen. Take a screenshot. That is okay. Okay. Then click on manage. When you click on manage, on left side, okay, remember, please remember, on left side you can see credentials. Okay, see, here it is asking me credentials, API key. Here I have credentials. If you see, I have credentials. I will click on this credentials. Okay, clear. I have created some API keys. I will delete the API key. Please remember how key is secure. Your home's key is secure, right? Like it should be very safe. You can't give it to anyone. Same way, please don't give your API key to anyone. I am going to show you on the screen my API key, but after the session is done, I will delete it. Okay, I will delete the key. So that is why you have to remember API key is very secure. You should delete it if anybody has access. So please don't share it with anyone. So after you click on credentials, on the top you can see create credentials. You will not be able to see all these things. This is seen because I have generated keys already. So you click on create credential and you will have API key option. I will show you once again what I did. Okay, I searched for Gemini API. Okay, so I search for Gemini API. I will click on Gemini API. Okay, then I will click on enabled. Okay, enable, you only have to enable once, and then click on manage. Once you click on manage, on left side you have credentials. Click on credentials. Once you click on credentials on the left side, you have on the top you have create credentials. Okay, on the top you have create credentials. Click on it and then you have option of API key. Click on API key. On the right side you can see it has opened a tab. Now I will just change this API key to, let's say, N8 and today's date, that is N8 and 31st Jan. Okay, so I know that it is today's sessions key. I will delete this. Okay, N8 and 31st. You can give any name. Name doesn't matter. It is just for you to identify. Then keep everything as it is. Don't change anything, and then click on create. The moment you click on create, you will be able to see the API key. Okay, it is creating an API key for you. So you can see this key is unrestricted. Prevent unauthorized use. So please make sure you don't share it with anyone. I am sharing it with you, but I will delete it once the session is done. So you can see I have got this API key. I will copy this API key. All I did was on the screen, I didn't change anything. I just clicked on create and then I copied this key and went back to N8 and pasted it on API key. And once I paste it, I will save it. And you can see credentials successfully created. So it is successfully created on the bottom. It is giving me a notification. I will close this tab. And now I will go back to my AI agent. If you remember, see, my chat model is connected. Okay, now you can see everything is connected. My chat model is also connected. It is showing me the red option. I will close this. It is showing me the red option because now I have to check it once. Okay, so I will just open this AI agent. Now I will execute the step. Once I execute the step, okay, it is asking me AI agent subnode Google Gemini chat model. Let me see what I am missing. I'll go to chat model once again. I've selected the Gemini key. I've selected the flash model. Achha, it has not set any credentials. I will just again check once again. Key set. Everything is proper. Fine. I'll just try it once again. Sometimes you have to refresh. So because it is not able to understand, so I'll execute it. Yeah, done. Right side you can see executing. What it is doing, it is giving this prompt to my Gemini and see I have an article. Now when you see this, don't worry, you are in the log session. See, logs. Just switch to output and you can see the article. You see? Can you see the article? The day a machine. So the entire article is formed now. It's very good. Okay. So we will read the article. I will post it on LinkedIn directly from Nathan only. I will not even log in. I will not show you. Like I am not going to copy paste it. I will make it. Will post it in LinkedIn directly. Okay. One thing I will change here is in the prompt. In the prompt, I will write don't use formatting since it is a LinkedIn post. Okay, or don't use formatting. Keep okay, let's see what happens when I say don't use formatting. Let's say what happens. I'll close it, I'll execute it and see whether it is using formatting. What is formatting? It will make it bold. So when it is, how does it make it bold? In WhatsApp you do, na? You put star to make it bold. But then in LinkedIn it will not become bold. You will see the star. So to avoid that, I am asking. Now you can see it has made a very good article. Okay. So it is a small article. To make it a little bit big, maybe I will increase the words. Let's say I will make it 250 words. 250 words. Okay. Let's see how good it is then, so that it will have some content to post. Okay, I've made it 250 words. So let's see how good it is. Okay, let's become a little bit big. Okay, let's make it, I need, let's say 400 words maybe, or 500 words, let's say. I don't know how big article LinkedIn is going to accept. Let's say 500 words, it would be a big article now. I'll execute this. See, a big article. I don't even know what it is, but I'm confident enough from my prompt, based on my experience, it would be a good article. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, my 3 steps are done. First, when I trigger the sheet, it will get the data from the sheet. It will make an article. What is the next step? Obviously, article is ready. You have to post it on LinkedIn. The good thing is LinkedIn has its own node. If you search LinkedIn, you can see LinkedIn. I will click on this LinkedIn option and then I will click on create a post. I'll click on create a post. Then I have to log in. Please remember, you have to log in on LinkedIn. Okay. So I'll do one thing first. Close. Okay. Okay. So I have to log in. Click on credentials. Okay. Now everyone over here, I will tell you this, what I am telling you, this setting, it took me 2 hours to figure out. 2 hours to figure out. I am telling you it in 1 minute. Okay, so I want you to concentrate here. If you miss this part, you will also have to figure out what is wrong. It will give you error. Okay. Imagine getting the entire article ready and you are not able to post on LinkedIn because you didn't see a small setting. Okay. So over here, everybody, I want you to put a full concentration on the screen. I want your entire attention on the screen. Okay. There is an option called as organizational support. What is organizational support? So in LinkedIn, you have 2 options. Okay. In LinkedIn, in case of LinkedIn, okay, you can see that you have pages also. As you can see, there are company pages. So there is Autodice page, Smart Byte page. So there are multiple pages I am managing. Okay. Along with pages, I have my personal post also. So you can post it on a page. Like for example, if I open this page, like for example, this is a company page, AI for Lazy Genius. Okay. So this is a company page. So if I want to write a post here, then you keep the organizational support on. If you don't want to post it here, you want to post it on your own this thing, in your account, in your personal account. If you want to do the post like this, okay, like you can see the activity section, this post, then you keep it off. Okay, you can only have one option at a time. Please remember, you can't do both. Either you can post it on company page. If you are posting it to company page, keep it off. Oh sorry, keep it on. Organization on. If you are posting it on your personal page, keep it off. Okay, not both. Only one option you have. If you want on both, then you have to take one more node. One more LinkedIn node you have to take and then connect it. Okay, so here I am doing this. Okay, this I am keeping it off and then saving it. Again, I have to connect my account. Okay, I will connect my account. Okay, on the screen, connect my account. I will connect using Google because then it becomes easy for me. I will connect using Google. Done. Anytime my LinkedIn is connected. Now if I run this thing, it will post on my LinkedIn. Okay, it will post on my LinkedIn. I will close this, I will close this. So you can see my setup, a beautiful setup. If I run this, okay, if I execute this, it will fetch a topic from the sheet, first pending topic from the sheet. It will write a prompt on that topic and give it to AI. AI will generate an article and post it on LinkedIn. Okay, so this is the entire thing. I am going to post it on LinkedIn. If you want, you can actually see how the post is. Even I don't know how the post will be, right? It will be generated on the spot. Okay. But now the main important part here, once you connect it, you have to set the options. So first, person. So you can see my name is there, Salmon Joy. Why the name is seeing? Because I've connected my LinkedIn. Now it is showing Salmon Joy. Text. What should I post? Very simple. You can take the output of AI agent from left side. If you remember, we took from sheets, we gave the topic and description to AI agent. From AI agent, we will take the output, that is the article, and then put it in the text section. So you can see I put it in the text section. Okay, in the text section you can see, and then the article is there. Okay, so now if I execute it, it will post it. So I will just close this. Now my entire setup is ready. Okay, from the sheet, AI agent will pull out the topic and description. Okay, and the topic and description will be given to the AI. It will make an article, and then the AI agent will give it to LinkedIn. LinkedIn will post it on my behalf. Okay, so before I execute this, I want to know till here, like how. So what is your views on this? Okay, I'm going to actually show you live. As I told you, if you want to actually see it, you can come on my LinkedIn and actually see it on my profile. You can see this is the last post I've done, which was, I think, 2 days ago. The post, which was again, I think, a AI post only. This was again an AI post. Okay, now if you want, I can share you my LinkedIn profile if you are not able to find. If you search Salmon Joy, you will be able to get my LinkedIn profile, because I don't think it is so difficult. So I'll just go back to chat. I know my screen might have some this issue. That's okay. Stick with me. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sharing my LinkedIn profile with you if you want to check what I've been doing. Okay. I'm stopping the screen share. I'm hiding the screen. Okay. And I'm putting this in the chat, Salmon Joy LinkedIn. Okay. You can go to LinkedIn if you want to try out, and if you want to see the post. Okay, I think somebody has shared also. Good. Okay, somebody has shared it again. So this is my LinkedIn profile. You can go. I will do. Now I want the chats to be open now for next 5 minutes, so that I can see the view before I actually execute it. I actually want to know what is your thoughts and all those things. So if you can open the chat. Oh, the first comment was damn. Okay, good. Please recap. Okay, don't worry, I have not yet done the main part. Okay, I just wanted to see your reactions. It's awesome. Can you go it? I will give you the this thing also. Okay, I will give you the file also if you want. You can just paste it and the entire workflow will be set for you. How to add images? Good question. Let's do it next. Once I post this, I will show you how to add images also. Awesome. The last part, okay, fine. Hindi, okay. Most of the audience being English audience, I will have to stick to English. Can't see the screen. I know. You are not able to see the screen. I know. I'm not doing anything. I'm reading the chats, so I've hidden the screen. Don't worry. Okay. Insights. Excited to see the post. Okay. Great. How to connect? Insta is a little bit. I think 2-3 step extra you have to do on Instagram, but Insta is also possible. I have done Insta as well. Not possible to cover on this session, but in the trainings I will be covering Insta as well. Insta and Facebook will also be covered. Great. Okay, recording certificates, please don't put it over here. I am not the right person to communicate. Okay, you will have to communicate with the team. So please don't post it over here. Towards the end, they will be giving you the details. Okay, please don't put it over here. Don't we need to status to go pending to complete? Very good. Who is this? Abhinav. Very good. Good point. So if I keep the pending status pending, every time it will pick the first topic. That is a part which I have to do. Okay, we will do it. Okay, I will do it. Good. I like it. Like the reason you are able to ask that question, don't we want the pending to go to completed, is because you have understood it, or else you will not be able to ask this question. That's a very good thing. Okay, LinkedIn node. Okay, session ID is valid for 30 minutes. No, session will be valid. Please give me all steps as notes. Okay, cool. Last 5 minutes not understood. Okay, I will just again close my chat. I'm closing the tab chat now. I'm not able to go through all the chat. Sir, your LinkedIn ID, you can search Salmon Joy. As I told, I've pasted it again. You will find it. See, it has been posted by Anshul. You can see the LinkedIn ID now. Okay, so now I'm closing the chats. Again, go back to the session. Towards the end, we will spend 5-10 minutes again if you have any questions. So I am closing the chat. I am hiding this section also. Hide floating. Okay, fine. So now I am on my NA10. So you can see this was 2 days ago. Let me post it. All I will do is I will click on workflow. The entire process will be happening by itself. Let me click on execute workflow. Hopefully it will work. No errors. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Execute. So you can see it is pulling the data from the sheet. The AI agent is actually making the content, the post for me. Okay. See, it is doing the entire work. Okay. And then LinkedIn. Okay, I got an error in LinkedIn. Let me check what is the error. Bad request, LinkedIn. Common bad exception. I think the characters, 3000 characters. I'll have to make a little bit small article. LinkedIn has a limit also, characters. So I think I'll give, instead of writing 500 words, I will write 3000 characters. Or let's say I will make a little bit less, 2500 characters. Okay, so that is a limit LinkedIn has, that the number of characters. Okay, so now again I will execute, no problem. Let's execute it. 500 words I give, na? So words, characters, it counts the characters. So let's say with 2500 characters, how good article it is posting. Okay, it is generating the article. Post on LinkedIn. So it is live on LinkedIn. Let's see. I will go to my LinkedIn. I will just refresh it. Refresh my LinkedIn page. LinkedIn profile. The article is there. See, remember May 1997. You can see I got one like also. The moment I posted, there is a like as well. See, this is a good article. Imagine the shock wave. See how it is written, like a human. But here's the kicker. Think of it like this. See, it is explaining the details also. A very good, beautiful article. See, it would have taken me more than an hour to make this article. Now I can have 5, 10, 20 articles posted without anything. See, as you can see, it's already live. You can actually see. I will again refresh. Let me just see. So I'll show you. Okay. So now you can see it is posted just now. Okay. I think you people are very active on my profile. I already got more than 100 likes in a second just by you people. But then good. Okay. So then this is the post. But the session is not completed. Main part. Now the problem is when I execute it again, it will take the same article and post it. So then I have to make this status from pending to completed. That was the main part. Completed. I have to make the status from pending to completed. So those who are asking how to make what I did in the LinkedIn, I went into LinkedIn account, clicked on create new credentials, and then I logged in. Keeping the organizational support off, I logged in, and after I logged in, all I did was I selected post as a person. Okay, after I close it, after I connect my LinkedIn credentials, I selected post as a person. Then the name itself showed up, Salmon Joy, my profile, and then I just dragged this output of AI agent to the text. That is how it worked. Those who are asking how to post on LinkedIn, what was the last 5 minutes, this is what I did. This output was posted on the text. So I will close this now. Okay, now the main part is, again I have to go to sheet. So click on plus, I'll go to sheet, because I don't want to manually change the pending to completed. So this time I don't want to I want to update a row. This time I want to update a row. So I will click on update a row. Okay. So again I will with the same account, I will open the same sheet. Okay, this is the sheet. As you can see, my AI topics sheet. I will go to sheet 1 and then it is asking which one to update. See, all the options are there. I don't want to update everything. Topic, I don't want to do anything. Description, I don't want to do anything. What I want to do is status. Okay, I want to change the status. Status, I want to change it to completed. Okay, completed. And then I want to match it. So it is asking on what thing I have to match it on row number. So okay, so it is asking which one should I make it completed. So I'm saying row number, which row number? So I'll change it to 0. So 0 is there, no? Row number is 0. Sorry, row number I don't have to update, status I have to update. But then based on what? See, column to match. So column to match is, it is asking which one should I make it completed? Which one should I make it completed? So again I will go back and I will say that the row number, okay, I am saying it is asking match it, on which match I should make it, on which option should I make it completed. So I am saying select the row number which this sheet gave me. See, get a row from the sheet, the previous option. See, the node before it was LinkedIn, before that was AI agent, before that was sheet. So the same row number from this sheet which I fetched, I will give it here. I will give it row number. Okay, just a minute. Row number. Okay, the column to use when matching. Fine. So then row number is 0. I'll change this row number to the row number which I am giving. So it is, I am saying match this row number. Row number, you take the second row only and then make it completed. Make the status completed. Okay. So now if I run this, now again let's see. First let's just execute the sheet and see the first one. Okay. So now when I execute, you can see it is giving me the next topic. Why next topic? Because I told that only take the pending topics. So now that is why in this sheet, okay, in this sheet, what I did, after the post is being posted, after the post is being live published on LinkedIn, I asked for the same row number which I have posted the article, make the status completed. So now when I post it, okay, now when I post it, if you again, I am going to post the article again. So if you want to see the new article, let's hope so the new article is posted now. This is my entire workflow. So now I will execute it again. Let's see, fingers crossed, let's see it works or not. So executing the sheet, read the sheet, making the article. Okay, it will now make the second article. Okay, the second one article it is going to make. So AI agent, post is ready. Again error, I guess the error is because of characters. Again 3000 characters. I will reduce the characters a little bit so that it doesn't give me problems. Let's make it 2000 or 2000, let's make it. Okay, it is giving me error. So this is one thing, LinkedIn has a limit, so you have to follow that limit. The article cannot be too big. So let's give it 2000 characters. So let's post one more article on LinkedIn. The article content is being ready. Okay, posting on LinkedIn, updating the sheet. Perfect. Updating the sheet. Let's go to the sheet and see. Can you see? Turn to completed. The second one, turn to completed automatically. I didn't do anything. When I go to LinkedIn, again, if I refresh, here's my second AI article. The reason I am posting the article is because to show you that I trust AI. Once you are good in prompt, you don't have to worry. See, imagine 2012, it followed the same process, the Olympics of computer vision. See, it has posted an article again, once again. So this is the beauty of AI. Now you may have the question, do I have to always click the button? No, you don't have to. You can schedule the post. So what I will do is, I will remove this manual trigger and I will add a new trigger which is called as schedule trigger. So now I can set a timing. So let me set a timing. So every day it will post, not midnight. Now what is the time now? I will post it on that time. Let's say we will post it in 11:44. Sorry, 12:44. So I will take noon 12 and minutes 44. So automatically it will post. Now I don't even have to execute it. So I will just set this timer, okay, and I will connect it with this sheet so that it will execute automatically. Now every day, because I have put one day, right? Every day it will post. So day one, every day it will post at 12:44. So what I will do, in order it to work, I will have to publish it. Now it is testing phase. Now it will not work. I will have to publish it. Let me publish it. Publish means make it live. I have made my entire workflow, now make it live. So once I publish it, okay, done, got it. Now let's wait at 12:44 or 45 it will post. Let's see, I'm waiting for it to post. Okay, hopefully it is going to post. Till then I would like to take your questions, okay, and then you can, those who are excited can go on LinkedIn and check. I will also do a post for images. Okay, in next 10 minutes I will also show how to add images to this post also. Okay, so till then I will take the question. Screen might not be visible, that is okay. If you are excited to see the output, you can go on my LinkedIn and see the third article as well. Okay, so let me just go to the chats now. My chats are open. You may not be able to see the screen. Please stay with it. Can you edit the text in the output? If you are editing, then there's no point, right? Like if you're editing, then what's the point? You have to manually do it. Can you show how to publish? Okay, I will show you. Too many questions, wait. Does it work on WhatsApp status? No. WhatsApp status? No. Slack? Yes. On Slack it does work. Can you please brief the entire again? It is huge, I know. That is why I told take notes rather than just referring. If you have heard this entire session like a Netflix series, then that will be difficult for you to understand. But don't worry, in the training I am going to take many workflows, many automations. This is something, as I told you, you can actually sell to someone. You can tell to someone that I can post every day on your LinkedIn, you pay me this much. You can actually set it up. Instagram, as I told you, yes, you can do. Will it work on phone? Not advisable. I have not tried with phone. It is a used thing. Can I add this in my resume? Yes, you can add that you have done workflows using N8N. It's a very powerful thing. If your computer is closed, the scheduling will work. Yes, if you have a server, it will work. If you have downloaded a local version on your computer and set it up, it will not work if your computer is shut down. So I will suggest you either use N8N server or Hostinger. You can buy a VPS server and then host N8N on that. Again, that I will teach in the training. 2 hours is not sufficient for that part. Free tool to develop on AI for students. Yes, it's totally free. Only server cost is there. Only for LinkedIn, any other platform, every other platform. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, these platforms it will work. Medium blogger, Medium I have to check. Let's check. I will just search. Just give me a minute. Let me see if for, I know my screen might be a little bit not properly visible. That is okay. Let me check for Medium. Yes, Medium is also there. Okay. And blogger, I think blogger is also there, I guess. Okay, Blogger is not there, but there might be some plugin or something which you can use. Not plugin, but Blogger is not there. But yes, Medium is there. There is a warning for get row. Okay, yes. In my case, I have changed it, this option, as I told you. I will just close this. In get row, okay, you have to put this row number. You have to put this, drag and put the row number. I'll just move the chat here. So this row number from this sheet you have to drag and put. Row number, put this row number here. Don't keep it empty. There is a row option. So if you put that, that will be gone. Okay, since my chat is open, that is why you people are not able to. WhatsApp, you need a business API. It's very simple, yes. Update sheet again. Okay, sir, I want to recording, as I told you, please don't message on this chat. Please wait, you will have to ask the team. Okay. Can we join? How can we join the training? Anshul will be giving the details. Don't worry. Towards the end, there were many sessions. Every session I am going to build multiple automations. Can we sell this and earn? Yes, but make sure after 15 days it will stop. So you have to do the setup accordingly. Reels, yes, you can post the reels. In fact, if you see, I have done an automation for that also. I will show you. Till the post is being, I think the post has been live, I guess. Let's check. I'll just hide this. I'm closing the chat now. Okay, I'm closing the chat now. Those who asked for Instagram, I will show you. If I go to my Instagram, okay, if I go to my profile of Instagram, okay, And if I go to saved, or let's say on reads, I think, okay. See, I have this another account where I'm experimenting with. Okay, you can also follow my experimentation. So this is AI for Lazy Genius, where I have my avatar speaking. It is not me. This entire article, this entire post, see this post, it is not me. It is my avatar. Okay, this is a little bit of editing which has been done, and this is my avatar. I am not speaking this. Okay, this entire thing is from my avatar, and it is actually made from the avatar. So all these posts are using my avatar. I am making it perfect. I am trying to make it perfect. See, this is also an avatar. Okay, the entire post is not AI post. There is editing also, but then most of the things. See, this small tweaks, everything I am doing, and I am experimenting with it. I have not got this. I've just recently started to experiment with. So the post is being going on. I'm just figuring out. Now, if you ask me how to do this, the reason I'm showing you this is there is a tool called as Hagen. I'm using Hagen to do this. So Hagen is actually helping me to create my avatar, my videos, photos I'm using, and create my avatar and create this post. Okay, so see, I'm using my avatars, I'm generating these videos, and then I'm automating, and I'm going to automate it. Soon I'm going to automate it completely. So my script will be from ChatGPT. Here, this Hagen will actually completely generate my avatar, speaking the script, and then post it on Instagram. So this entire thing I'm going to do. This experimentation is going on, as I told you. So once I have get it perfect with my voice, with my avatar, with my automation, everything, this will also become automated. Okay, so this is my post. I think, let's see on LinkedIn whether it has worked. I will just refresh. Next article. See, 5 minutes, see, posted. I didn't do anything. I was speaking to you and AI has posted my article for me. Can you see, like, I didn't do anything. The AI directly posted it on the given time. Every day it will be posted now. Okay, and you can see it has automatically updated as completed also. I don't literally have to do anything. I was taking the session, I was discussing with you, AI did my work. Okay, for publish top, you have a button over here. Click on that, you will publish. If you want to stop, you can click on this and you can do unpublish. So that will unpublish it. So then it will not be live. It will not post now. Okay, so then you can unpublish it also if you don't want to, if you want to experiment with. Last part of adding the image, let me show you how to add the image. Okay, so for image, I'm going to use ChatGPT. Okay, Gemini, it is paid. So I'm going to use OpenAI. As you can see, for image, I'm going to add OpenAI. OpenAI, if you see closely, you have option to generate image, audio. See, generate an image. I will click on this. So I will have a new node. Okay. What I will do, see, OpenAI actually gives, N8N actually gives you 100 free credits which you can use. So I am going to claim this credit. Okay. Then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So I'm not sure whether it is going to work or not. Let's see whether it works or not. So what I'm going to do is I will actually give a prompt. First of all, I will give a prompt. Generate a good simple image for my following LinkedIn article. So let's see. Sometimes it works. For images, it may need article. It may need a paid version. Okay, so images, because images takes a lot of processing power, so that's why. So now what I will do, where will I get the article? I will get it from this. Okay, sorry, not this, LLM, AI agent. So this output. So I'll give the output also so that it understands what is my post. Okay, so here I will put my article so that it understands, okay, this is the article and I have to create an image based on that. So you can see, generate a good simple image for, okay, as image, I will say square image as cover photo of of following LinkedIn article. Okay, so I'm saying generate a good simple square image as cover photo of following LinkedIn article. Okay, so then what I will do, I don't know whether it is going to generate or not. As I told you, sometimes it is paid, sometimes it is free. It depends on how much process is going on. So where should I connect it? I will have to connect it before LinkedIn. So I will delete this LinkedIn connection. So let's see how to modify it now. I will delete this LinkedIn connection. I will take this AI agent a little bit here. I will connect this. Okay. And wait, I will connect this OpenAI here. And then I will connect the LinkedIn here. Okay. Now see, LinkedIn is not working. Why? Because first of all, I have to change this. You can see this is proper. Then I have to change this. Okay, why? Because I've changed the position now. So you see the text is gone. So I have to delete this and I have to again from AI agent take the text. When you rearrange, you will have to again drag and drop. Just remember that. Okay, you'll have to again drag and drop this part. Okay, and I think rest everything should work. I believe. Now images. Where will you put image? See, there is a option of media category. In that you select image. Okay. And in image, you keep data only. Keep it as it is data, specify the property, don't change anything, keep data. Okay, I will show you what it is once the entire workflow is executed. Let's do one more workflow and see how it goes. So I'm executing it now. Let's see how it works. I will change the trigger to manual trigger once again so that I can execute it manually. Trigger manually. I have the trigger so that I can execute it on button flow to show you. Okay, so now you will have a LinkedIn article with image. So again, you can check on my LinkedIn. So I will execute this step. I don't know whether it is going to work or not. The image may not be generated also because of the credits. As I told you, the credits is very less for images. So let's see. Okay, so hopefully it is generating the image. Since it is taking time, I hope it is generating the image. Let's see, fingers crossed. Generated, good. Now you can see the image in LinkedIn. It will be posted. My sheet is also updated. Oh my god, good. Can you believe this? It has posted. Let's see what it has posted. I don't know. Hopefully nothing weird. Hopefully it doesn't post anything controversial. Let's refresh the page and see. Refreshing. It's taking time to refresh. I don't know. Just give me a minute. Okay, I don't know why my LinkedIn page is not refreshing. I hope my net is working. Many people are able to see my screen also.
Yes, you're visible, Salman.
Okay, then I think. Did you guys crash my LinkedIn? Hope you guys didn't crash my LinkedIn. It's taking too much time to load. Let me go to my profile and see. It's loading my profile. Oh, profile is loaded.
It's posted.
It's posted? Okay. I think it's because too much response in a small time, I guess. My LinkedIn.
Do you want me to present?
Yeah, you can do that. If it's visible, you can do that.
1 second.
Stop this.
It's right here.
Perfect. Areva, it's a good image. It has done a good decent work. This is the article and the image. So guys, you can see it has posted the image also, which is decent enough for a free this thing. As you can see, being a free image, it's done a very good job. And now the main idea of this session was to make you realize how powerful it is. In 2 hours, you can see what I have done, what I have built. Something everybody can use. Okay. So hope so you people found value in this. If you want to follow what I am doing for Instagram, if you want to see what can be done on Instagram, you can actually go and follow that page. The work is going on. It's raw work if you want to be in the start of the journey. But I will tell you whatever experience I am getting from all these things. Okay, whatever experience I am getting all this, I'm going to bring it in the session, in the training session. Okay, so all these things, experimentations, everything I'm doing is because for you guys only. So if you any possibility that you can join me in the session, wonderful. I will guarantee you that many such things. Telegram is remaining, Instagram is remaining, then a lot of other things. Blogging is also remaining. So a lot of other form. Even you can segregate your mail. Your mails can be segregated. If you are somebody who is lead segregations, lead management, you can build all other types of automations using AI only. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided a lot of value to you and changed your idea of automation from simple auto post to schedule post to how it can actually do an entire person's work. Once you are able to take forward automation, then it's a very powerful thing. You don't even have to hire anyone. Without hiring, you will be able to do things. Okay, without hiring, this AI can do things for you. So hope this was something which helped you. So thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. For those asking about the images and commenting about images, as he said, he just used a free model right now. Salman used a free model. You can even, like, if you have API access to Nano Banana Pro or any other model which will generate amazing images for you, you can connect that as well. So all the options that you need in terms of connecting models, everything is possible, right? There was one question about memory, which I found interesting. How do you build memory, right? Like, I would love for Salman to actually explain how can you actually make sure that there's a memory feature here.
Correct. So memory, when you talk about memory, I will just share the screen again. So memory is mainly used when you have a chat or follow-up mail. I will just first set my screen. Give me a minute. Routing controls. Yeah. So this memory part, actually when you click on memory, so now the good part for this thing is when you click, all the options will be there. So just you have to do is simple memory. Just click on simple memory. It will actually store all the things. Okay. In fact, let's say if you want to, let's say in this post, if you want to refer to a previous post, okay, then you can do this. So for example, actually you can connect simple memory. Now it will take a time because to set up everything, and you may get a little bit confused. I need a very good time to set up memory because there are multiple memories. Any developer over here, you have options like Postgres and Mongo. Okay, Mongo and Postgres. Any developers over here, see how powerful it is. Directly database connection is there. If non-technical people, as I told, for beginners, there is a simple memory N8 and themselves have developed. So just connect it and ask it what to save, what not to save, and it will do the work. Like I will just show you by clicking that. Once you click it, you can ask what to store inside it. Okay, so you can actually store the articles inside this, the past articles, but the huge bigger things you store, it will be a problem.
Salman, do you have that automation saved where you had responded to comments automatically?
Yes. So now the problem was it was on a free session, right? I forgot to take a backup. I'm going to build it again. So
Okay.
actually,
because somebody just commented, can you reply?
It automatically responds to my comments. So if you comment on my article, it will automatically reply also. So it was a huge workflow. It had like 20-25 nodes for doing this. But then I need to build it again, but no problem. I will build it in sometime, and maybe in the session I will actually show how to do the entire reacting or responding to the comments also. So that
was very interesting because it also went through users' profiles. So anybody who commented, his automation, like Salman's automation, would go through their profiles, understand like what they have done previous work, and then respond contextually to their role.
Correct.
So as per their query, it would respond to that, and yes.
So what it used to do is it used to tag the same person who commented, reply to your reply to your comment, and based on your profile, it will ask you a relevant question on the article. Like if you are from HR, it will ask you, so what do you think in HR? How will it help you? So it would be like as if I am asking you that since you are in HR,
recording
can you tell me how it will? So that is also a wonderful thing. So it actually does that. Based on your profile, it will ask you a personalized question. It will generate more interaction. People used to respond to the comment, my reply. So it keeps on going. So it was a very powerful thing.
Awesome. Great.
Recording in progress.
So
yes. Awesome. Everybody in the chat, was it technical? Was it technical? Guys, don't spam. Don't spam. Was it technical? Was it overwhelming? Overwhelming? Yes in the chat. Was it overwhelming? Yeah. So that is the problem, right? Like that is one of the biggest problems we face, because when we do such a session, we know that it is a technical session which cannot be covered. Like there is so much that goes into learning how to do N8N. Uh, Salman, I can tell you very, very confidently, Salman, the way Salman explains is the easiest way you can learn how to do N8N, right? And still it feels technical. Uh, so that is essentially like the fact that everything that you're doing here, APIs, you're learning how to build nodes, understanding what how to actually connect certain elements and tags from. So there's a lot of input output game here. Right? You have to do proper tagging. You have to connect the right models. You will probably have to build, let's say, certain loops. There are things where you would possibly. So in the same case, like currently when he ran the automation, it all happened uh, till the end, right? Like the post was posted without any human intervention. But what if you actually want to first approve the post that's been made? So there is something known as human in the loop, right? Where you can approve or disapprove whether the post generated by AI is good or not, right? So there are so many things that are yet to be covered. And firstly, I think quickly in the chat, let's say quick thank you to Salman for his time. I think that was very, very interesting to see. Was it interesting, guys?
So
Did you think of did you all think of the possibilities, like the fact that let's go away from image generation, video generation, because that's like the base level that everybody needs to now anyway understand, right? And uh, there's a lot of nuance to that as well, like where you learn how to do images and videos well. But you see the possibility of just figuring out logic, like how are these things actually working in the back end. So it's very, very important for you to now take that next step where you figure out that, okay, there's a whole world out there which I don't know about, and you need to figure out. Not possible to do literally within 2 hours. Uh, but that's essentially the thing. Awesome. So I think, Salman, first of all, thanks a lot. I think this is a good time for them also to take a break before they do the next session, which is great. So the way that we structured, everybody who's here on the call, the way we structured is, once you understand logic, you can only build products once you understand how automation works, right? Because if you do not understand logic, you don't understand input output, you do not understand APIs, you do not understand all these things, you will not be able to build products. Because sure, you can build products, let's say using AI, but still you will need to understand the technicality of what goes behind. And even on those platforms, like very strong, like I would say very complex workflows can let be built on anything, and then let's say be connected on, let's say, your own platform. Somebody asked, can you build workflows on Opal? You can, but does it give that much flexibility as like what N8N gives you? No. Can you do things on Make? Yes. Does it give enough flexibility as N8N? Every tool has its place. Like Zapier has its place, N8N has its place, Make.com has its place. So it's very important for you to understand what technicality you're going for and whether the tool solves for it or not. As I said, it's always outcome first. So if you have a defined outcome, any tool that is solving that outcome for you and is scalable, like where you are now understood that, okay, I'm currently doing it with 10 people, maybe it eventually scales to 1,000 or 1,000,000 or let's say whatever, right? So you have to understand whether the tool solves for that. And then any tool that solves for it and justifies your investment should be the right pick to go, right? And I'm sure like with N8N you get the most flexibility because you can also host it locally, and you can also probably just get your own server to run it on, right? Which we can't cover in one session. Like everything that you're seeing right now, imagine this happening over 40 to 50 hours of learning to be able to figure out, right? Where you go deep into everything. A lot of people are like, now I can't follow it, got too technical, it got too technical. So, and think of any use case. I saw so many use cases that people, put on the chat. Anything that you can possibly think of, there is already a connection there. As he like has I'm not sure you Medium is there. Probably Blogger ka, you will probably let's say have certain connection that you can talk to the tool. You just have to figure out how to talk to the tool. and how to bring that in the flow, right? So everything that you can possibly think of. He showed you Instagram. Now there is a certain nuance to how you build Instagram. There is LinkedIn. There could be Twitter. You can automate all these things. But apart from that, you can also automate other parts of your life, right? Like you are not necessarily only from marketing, or let's say you're building a personal brand. You can do anything. For that matter, how many of you actually got a call from somebody named as Ria from IID to confirm whether you are joining today's session or not? Did you get it? So either you have not picked it, but for sure you must have received a call from an AI bot named Ria that she called you to confirm whether you'll attend the session or not. How do you think that bot is running? That entire automation is running using NA10, right? Now that job a person would have had to do on their own previously. Now it's completely being done by Ria. So what it happens is as soon as you say yes, we get a count of how many people are actually going to show up, right? So of course, like over it is. For some people, it might have not felt that it's AI because it's a very short conversation where it's just having like first level conversation. But like let's say first time you would have put, let's say you would have shown interest in the AI program, you would have got a longer call from Ria. Whether you've picked it or not is up to you, right? Because a lot of people now use iPhones and all, like where it goes into voicemail if it's an unknown number. So whether you've picked it or not, if you've picked it, you might have even had like a longer call with Ria where she's explaining you about the course, where she's explaining about the possibilities. So first level of automation, we like at IID, we love to, preach only, like we love to teach things that we are preaching, right? So if I'm saying that AI is there, we are aggressively using AI internally within our own tools. So for anybody, I just want to clarify from here on, I think this session for now is complete. So again, thanks a lot, Salman, for joining in. For those who want to take